Ms. Lopez was easily the best-looking teacher at our school. So sometimes I gave her compliments like, "Miss Lopez, you look stunning today." "Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a handsome boy like you." She gave me a kiss on my cheek, and my classmates were shocked. How could a teacher flirt so openly with her student? Well, for the school's Christmas party, Miss Lopez came dressed like a stripper Santa. I'm not exaggerating. The principal even made her change her outfit because it was too short. That's the kind of woman she was. But then I failed my Spanish exam and asked Miss Lopez if she would let me pass the course anyway. She responded, "Okay, let's make a deal. I will give you a B+ on your report card if you give me a compliment that makes me blush." Oh, well, that's easy, Miss Lopez, because you are so beautiful that I would date you even if you were my own daughter. I wondered if I had gone too far, but she bursted out laughing and said, "You little perv, you have such a dirty mind. But okay, I'll let you pass the course." Maybe we flirted too much though, because rumors spread that Miss Lopez and I were having an affair. The guys thought it was cool and gave me props, but one girl couldn't take it. My annoying girlfriend, Whitney. She completely freaked out when Miss Lopez told me, "I can't believe you haven't found a girlfriend yet. You are such a cutie."
I am his girlfriend, and now stop hitting on him, you shameless tramp!
What? He is dating you? What a shame. He could do so much better. If that wasn't mean enough, Miss Lopez asked me to stay for a private talk after class. Problem was that Whitney refused to leave my side. She said,
You are just a sad old lady who can't find a guy. That's why you're trying to steal my boyfriend away from me.
"Oh, I can have any man I want. But your boyfriend and I have a special connection. I just can't get him out of my mind." As revenge, Whitney drew an unflattering caricature of her on the blackboard. When Miss Lopez saw it, she immediately said, "Whitney, did you draw that?"
Huh? Why? Does the drawing remind you of someone?
Look, if you have a problem with my clothing style, just tell it to my face.
That's not a style. It's an embarrassment.
Well, why don't we ask the guys? Hey, listen up. If you think I'm better dressed than Whitney, please raise your hand. All the boys sided with Miss Lopez, and Whitney got so mad I had to stop her from throwing her water bottle at her. And the following week, we went on a 3-day class trip. We wanted to do a canoe tour, so Miss Lopez split us up into teams of 2. When I was left without a partner, she said, "Looks like we are together, my cutie."
No way! My boyfriend stays with me.
Actually, I am the teacher, and I get to decide. Whitney threw a huge tantrum, and Miss Lopez was forced to call her parents so they would pick her up. But first, Whitney took me aside and said,
Promise me to stay away from that witch.
"I can't. She's my teacher."
And I am your girlfriend, and you do what I tell you to do.
But of course, I didn't. The canoe tour was awesome. Miss Lopez wore a hot sundress, and we had a nice chat. "There's something wrong with your girlfriend." "Yeah, she's kinda annoying." "Have you ever dated a real woman? Not just a girl?" "I don't think so. Not yet." "Well, I think I can change that. What do you think? Can you put some sunscreen on my shoulders?" Touching and massaging her skin felt so good. But we didn't go any further. Not even a little kiss. Only on the last night of our trip, Miss Lopez came to my bed and whispered, "I want you to act sick tomorrow morning, so we can stay here another night while everyone else drives home." She didn't have to ask twice. I pretended to have a bad stomachache, and then Miss Lopez came into the dorm saying, "Oh, my poor baby, you look awful. You are not fit to go in the bus and drive home. But don't worry, I will take care of you." It was perfect. Once everyone was gone, Ms. Lopez put her arms around me and kissed me on my mouth. We kept going for hours until I got a message from Whitney asking,
Why didn't you come back home? You were sick?
Of course, I didn't respond. Ms. Lopez was more important than my girlfriend. But in the evening, we went to a pub, and that's when Whitney stormed in. She threw Miss Lopez to the ground and screamed,
There you are! Seducing teenagers! You should go to prison for the rest of your life!
"Stop it, Whitney. I'm 18. Ms. Lopez and I can do whatever we want." Yeah, listen to your boyfriend. He likes me more than you. She leaned over and started kissing me again. It was so good, but then Whitney pulled Ms. Lopez's hair again and they started fighting over me. It was a lot of fun to watch, but I had to separate them. Whitney, go home. I'm breaking up with you. Ha! You lost. Your boyfriend chose me because I'm way hotter than you. That's when Whitney started crying. I felt bad and wanted to give her a hug, but Ms. Lopez stepped between us and threw her beer all over Whitney. You get what you deserve, chica. Then Miss Lopez took me to her room and we made out until sunrise. It was the best night of my life, even though I still felt guilty. I guess women are just crazy when it comes to dating men.